Alright everyone, we are ready for our first run here at SpeedCon 2024. Please get some hype in for fGeorjje running Superliminal.
Woo! Good morning, everyone. Welcome to SpeedCon 2024. I'm fGeorjje, whatever you want to call me. Where did I go from having my first on-site event right here last year to opening this event the next year? What a road! Hi, this is gonna be Superliminal, super chill run. It's a puzzle game, perspective-based game with lots of lore. Lots of people say that this game has taught them a lot, so if you don't want to be spoiled on this, might want to wait half an hour for the next run. If you do that, you can go to the donate link, flow out. Definitely want to see some donations read this run. But yeah, we're gonna get started here as soon as possible. You can see all the levels here, and we start from select level, because if you start from the game, you have to watch this entire intro, and no thank you. It doesn't count on time. Speaking of time, by the way, this game does have a loadless timer. Also, this has a terms of service. We're going to sign it. Who reads terms of service anyway? So there is, hopefully, assuming, yes, it's on, there's a speedrun timer in this game. So even if your PC isn't that great, or, you have lots of load times, you can still speedrun this game. You will, have a fair run. So, if tech is ready, just making sure, we're good to go. So the timer starts the moment I walk through this door in 3, 2, 1, go. First run of the event, let's go. All right, this is... This is Superliminal. This is a puzzle/perspective-based game, and the first game, Induction, is one of the hardest levels in the game, so it's always fun. The way it works is that I always like to say that the game makes objects as big as possible as they can while dropping them. So you can kind of like manipulate the size, but like dropping them on the floor, resizing them, almost fell off there. It would have been a great start. And yeah, the game is basically designed around this mechanic of like resizing objects. The first puzzles in Induction are kind of simple, but this is the first resize-based puzzle. There's a cheese piece here that we're supposed to use as a ramp. We used the ream of the door here to make it really big, then place it down, and look how big that got. And now we can jump up here. That's kind of like the first resize-based puzzle in Superliminal. Gonna get this cube out of the way, then grab one of the planks here, drop this plank right down the hole there. And then grab this cube, drop it against the wall so it becomes really small. When I move away from it, drop it on the little pressure plate through the hole in the wall, and yeah. This is a really good induction so far. I shouldn't have said that, because once you say that, your induction is almost guaranteed the transition to become much worse. But so far, so good. Might be a sub 150 at a marathon. Yeah, you never know. This room is really cool. You have to take the sign, rotate it, and then place it on both pressure plates so that both doors open. Sometimes that sign can fall like to the side, and then you can get both doors closed, and then get stuck in that room and you have to reset your checkpoint. This room, you're supposed to get a cheese piece to break through the wall. We can just use ourselves to break through the wall. We like to call that trick dairy-free, because, you skip the cheese. Or, auf gut Deutsch, laktosefrei. And yeah, not sub 150, but still, 156 for a marathon. That is good. That is good. And yeah, that is the first level complete. So we are done with Induction, and we're heading straight into Optical. And you might be like, why is this level called Optical? Well, you'll see in like about 3 rooms. Optical is, I guess, one of my favorite levels. It's pretty chill, lots of cool stuff. So, reason why it's called Optical, there's a door here. Yeah, we're just gonna pick up the door. Then there's supposed to be it looks like a wall, except it's a hallway. This game is really cool in perspective and stuff. We're gonna grab this small sign here, this emergency exit sign on the wall here. Make it really big against the floor. Hopefully it doesn't fall over, and jump over the ledge right here. That's a misuse of an emergency sign. What's that fine in Germany? I think like 200 euros. Sorry. And now comes one of the horror sections in Optical. There's a cube that materializes here if you stand in the right place. We take this cube. We use it to jump this ledge. It's going to be a little bit slow. And then we're supposed to go in a side room here to grab another piece. But if I jump and resize the cube at the same time, I can make it up here with a ledge grab. I like to fall down a lot. This kills like half my runs when I do PB attempts. That's always fun. Then if you stand in this spot, the door materializes and goes away there. We actually use this door. We place it down on the staircase here so we can skip diagonally over the staircase. That saves like half a second. This game is micro-optimized. It is great. Then another... That's not great. That's fine. I placed the cube above there. And then we just make the pawn in the wall disappear to open into the next area. So we're basically just rapid firing over all the puzzles in the game here that on a casual playthrough would take you hours and hours. We know the solutions to all the puzzles, obviously, which is why I'm saying if you've never played this game, yeah. But then again, I learned to play this game because I ended up getting involved in a tournament, so so I got spoiled as well. Anyway, moon room, we rotate the moon, grab the portal of the moon, make it big off the lamp here, and then walk through the portal. Like, we basically took an object, placed it down, and that object became our hallway into the next room. Like, yeah. Welcome to Superliminal. Also, every elevator has like these nice little signs here. One of them is just an avocado. That kind of became a community meme. And that was optical. So now we're heading into... not clone. Not clone. I always like to confuse the 3rd and 5th level name. That's Cubism. Cubism. Right. Cubism. You also get a nice warning here. Warning! Cubes! Except the first cube we're just skipping. On the right side there's gonna be a room and you're supposed to grab the cube from there to jump over the sledge here. Except not, there's a pole here, the fence, and we just jump over there. Who needs a cube? We do need a cube. We need this half cube here. We make it bigger, and then this jump should work. No, it did not work. That's not good. Okay, that's fine. Just a quick jump resize and we're fine. Small time loss, but that's fine. It's a marathon. And then very, very short little walking section here, but action does continue. Well, this section you're supposed to just, you know, move the cubes around to make it over the ledge, except you can just not jump. You can just jump up here and let you don't even need to move the cubes. That's surprisingly not the first time I missed that jump there. This game actually has a delay on jumping. Like, when you land, you can jump for, like, a little bit. So you do gotta be aware of that. That's not the first time that's happened either. You can get bounced off ledges like that. That's a thing that happens more when you disable VSync in this game and run at more than 50 FPS. One moment. Nice. You use the side of the cube to jump up there. Then a quick resize on the floor for that cube here and get up there. Yeah, I wonder why this level is called Cubism. I can't imagine why. Also, quick mash hit. Nice, didn't get bounced back. You can get kind of like bounced on the side of the cube that's like falling away there. And then you just get bounced back in the not direction you want to go. And it's, yeah. Also, cubes. Feeling like a gambling ads on Twitch. Can you believe it? And now we head into Blackout. Blackout, the start of the level, is pretty much just a giant walking section. So our lovely host Floa has about a minute to go here to tell us what we're raising money for. It's also on the screen, Save the Children. But what does Save the Children do? Floa, it's all yours for like about a minute.
All right, Save the Children. Am I?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Save the Children. So every day, around 15,000 children die before their 5th birthday, and most of these are from preventable causes. And Save the Children does whatever it takes to ensure that all children survive, learn, and are protected by 2030. And they have 3 global goals, which is that no child should die from preventable causes, all children should have access to a quality basic education, and that no child should be a victim of violence. If you think that this is a great cause, then please help us raise money for Save the Children by typing in !donate in chat, where you will be directed to our tracker where you can donate. We also have some fun incentives for you that you can put your money towards, so please go ahead. And I think I'm overstaying my time here, so
it's all good. We love hearing about awesome charities. But yeah, that is good timing here. We're about to head into Blind Maze. Blind Maze is one of the, I would say, F4 New Red is one of the harder tricks. Once you learn the visual cues, however, Blind Maze becomes one of the easier tricks in the run, which is kind of funny. So there's a section here that is completely dark, and you're supposed to go back there and grab a light. We're not doing that. We're jumping all the way back here, and we're doing this section basically in the blind. I have to get up here, then kind of jump to the right, then get... I always have struggles getting in there, and then it's gonna get pitch black. Except there's a tiny, tiny white line. You probably can't see it on stream because video encoding is fun, that we can use to orient ourselves in the second part of Blind Maze and get through that section without using the light. And that saves, if done optimally, about 13, I believe it's 13 or 15 seconds, one of the two. Not an optimal Blind Maze, but still saves like 10 seconds. So this is actually... I'm just looking at the time. This is actually kind of a decent run. I'm surprised. We'll see. We'll see how long that goes. There's a level that's happening later called Dollhouse that every community runner knows exactly what I mean when I mention the word Dollhouse. It is. Yeah. Also, there's a secret ending in this game. If you go in this elevator and go back in this direction, there's sort of like a pawn that like directs you into like a secret room, and then there's a secret ending. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but it's really funny. You should try it one time when you play this game. Alright, and that was Blackout. That's how quick it goes. Yeah, 906 Blackout. That's really good for a marathon. This is going really well. Alright, now we head into Clone. What do we do in Clone? I can't imagine why. We're not cloning this door, though. We're taking this door because there's a green pressure plate here, and that's what opens the next door here. Also, banger alert. Gonna click twice on this radio, and this is the best song in the game, by the way. It's worth clicking twice on the radio to do this. Also, this is why it's called Clone. In this level, most of the objects that you click on don't get picked up into your cursor, they just get cloned. Or if they do get picked up into your cursor, the original usually stays. Alarm clock room is one of the harder rooms in the game, but there is a simple strategy. You just make one clock duplicated, maybe sometimes you need two, and then you just jump up here. But there's a really fast strat to do alarm clock room, but it's really precise and really hard, and really only like the top runners do it. I can't do it. Apple room, this apple should move away. It's gonna take a second. There you go. And now we go into this room. This room is the casual, like, playthrough killer. It takes people, like, usually ages. They try to, like, duplicate a tomato in the back. Or apple, I don't know what I always confuse it too. The solution to this is really simple. You just stand up here and duplicate this object onto the green pressure plate there. This thing takes some casuals, like, 2 hours to complete. Some people quit this game because of that room. If we find, like, the speedrunning community for this game likes to find casual streams to rate when they're done, like, when people are done streaming. And usually we try to let people figure it out, but sometimes, yeah, this is like the room where we usually help people out the most on casual playthroughs. And yeah, Clone is about to be done. Very short walking section here. This game is super optimized to the point, by the way, where, like, on really top-tier runs, like, your movement from, like, corner to corner matters. I am currently, I believe, like, 1.5... I think the last time I PB'd, I was 1.5, 1:45 behind world record. That's probably increased since the last time. But yeah, we're done with Clone, and now we head into the hardest level of the entire game, Dollhouse. This name, it's like Voldemort in Harry Potter. This is like the level that shall not be named. There are tons of objects here where the object itself is the portal into the next room, and based on the size of the object, you are bigger or smaller in that room, meaning it matters exactly how big the object is on how fast you go in the next area. So yeah, this is the first section here. There's a house here. We make this bigger on the top. We place it right here. That was too small. No, that is definitely, I was too big in this hallway here. So you can enter this section here, this little hallway, but the door and the end is slightly smaller, so you can get stuck here. And that's killed many, many runs. Very slight visual alignment here. I use this little thing, align it with the top of about right there. And that aligns me perfectly for this to be the right size. So, Dollhouse not screwing me over so far. Keyword on so far. We're gonna... We're gonna grab this no, it's too close. I'm supposed to grab this radio, but keep it a little bit of a distance away from me so I can use it to diagonally skip this little stairway. That saves 0.3 seconds. But I still try sometimes. Alright, fan room. I'm gonna try a really hard trick once. I'm gonna try door resize. Oh, this might actually work. Nice! Got the door resize on the fan. I moved it to the side. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, that was the door resize. You grab the fan and you resize it on the door by dropping it on the top and then very quickly moving your mouse cursor downwards to grab the fan. And yeah, there's a window. You just resize it and walk through the window. This game is fun. And this is the section why this level is called Dollhouse. This is Dollhouse at the end of this level here, or this section, which we grab from far away so we can resize it on the floor, make it bigger, 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 bigger. And then I messed this up the most in practice. Hopefully this goes well. No, this is not good. Uh-oh. Okay, we're through. Yeah, that's the section I messed up most in practice, getting in there, in that dollhouse. It's really precise to get up there. That's too big. There you go. That was a too big dollhouse because now we can essentially manipulate our exit point up here. Get away. Thank you. Sometimes the dollhouse can block the way out. And then keyhole room. Hello. There you go. Just move away, and then suddenly this these two things up here. Drop it on top of the keyhole, so I can get into the keyhole. Then I can grab the house from further away. That was not a great resize. And resize the house so I can actually walk in and walk in the elevator. And that is a dollhouse 14. What is this? 1420. I mean, this is good. This could be. This could maybe be a 22 at a marathon. That'd be great. 22 in-game time. That all depends if I get the audio skips. So in this section here, you have to wait on the voice lines. But there are two triggers for voice lines that you can skip by jumping over certain sections. The first one, which you call audio skip number 1, is right here. We use this tiny little ledge on the left here. And then hopefully I jump far enough. And if I see error analysis complete, I didn't get it. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, that's fine. That's the harder one of the two. Then audio skip number 2, we take this soda can from the vending machine. Make it bigger, make it bigger, make it bigger, make it bigger. Then jump reset. Oh no, that's not good. We're not getting audio skip number 2. I'm supposed to jump on top of that thing up there. It doesn't matter now that I got stuck there because now I'm not getting audio skip number 2 there. But you're supposed to jump on top of the little lamp that was back there and then jump over, and that would have been audio skip number 2. And that would skip the improved hypothesis like storyline here, or voice line. Missing both, I believe, is like 25 seconds, which, you know, in the 21-22 minute game, not good. That's a run killer on PB attempts, but hey. For a marathon, that's totally fine.
So maybe before you jinx yourself even further, we have time for some donations?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, we got $1 from our own amazing F. Paul with the comment test donation. I can affirm that the test donation went through. Thank you very much. And we also get another $10 from TurboSnail87 with no comment. Nonetheless, really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
That's $1 donations?
$1 and $1 $10.
Oh, I misheard the $10 as $1. My bad. I was like, that total doesn't make sense. Quick maths. All right. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Okay, we're through. So, we kind of like did some alarm clock shenanigans, and then it just jumps you back, and then the final room is you grab the painting from the wall, and that becomes your portal into the next area. And now we're just going left, left, left. You might have noticed that doesn't really make sense. This level, Labyrinth, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It's a lot of, mind trickery and stuff. You know, drop a door through the wall, and then you can go through the floor. Lots of stuff happening here in Labyrinth. Music is also gonna get really intense in this level here. We're about to do a trick that the community has officially said is not a glitch. I kind of disagree, but hey, the community has decided we're gonna grab the floor through the thing here. You're supposed to grab a little item and then drop it. It's like a staircase chair. Get out of the way. Thank you. Too many chairs just stuck in the wall. Nice. But yeah, community has ruled that's not a glitch, and now you're gonna see me in this hallway. There's like a sign pointing, like right here. But first, I have to look the other way because the way you look first, a wall generates. But if you go the wrong way, you have to restart this entire section. So yeah, you don't want to generate the wall the wrong way. Gotta quickly rest my voice here. Been kind of talking. All right. Grab this cube here. This is the easy strategy here. Stand on top of the swing ring here, jump up here, preserve the cube into the next area, because if you place the cube and then try to grab it backwards, it just disappears once you jump into the next section. There's a really hard strategy that preserves the cube while you're jumping. I'm not good enough for that. This is where lots of... that's not good. Hello? Oh, great. We're starting this level off. Not really starting this level off, but not so great. And yeah, lots of rapid scene cuts here. So this is where the game can become kind of, if you have, you know, sensory, you know, visual... what's the word? Not epilepsy, but like if, you know, rapid cuts and stuff can affect you. The later portions of the game may not be for you. When I head into this final elevator, you would think this level is over. Nope, this is a parking lot here. This seems like an endless parking lot, except it's not. There are 4 corners, and we have to go into all 4 corners. And once you go into all 4 corners, which is walking backwards there to get into the last corner, a house will spawn. And in that house is an alarm clock that we're gonna try to click on as far as possible to get into the next level. Because the moment you click it, you get in a loading screen. And that is Labyrinth. And now we head into White Space, the second, basically the final of the game, because the final of the game is 5 seconds. We grab this thing, place it in here, except the exit is the room itself. We grab this, and now it's like one running. Noon! A little bit bass boosted. But yeah, that is the paradox. You basically put the portal through itself, and then this happens, and you get to the next level. This is where we put the liminal and superliminal, as the YouTube kids would say. And yeah, now we just wait for a bit. So the first section of White Space for about like 30 to 45 seconds has not much happening. It's just a little bit of walking, you know, in liminal space. So if you want to talk, you know, about one more fun fact about Save the Children to encourage the people to donate, Floor, you can absolutely do that.
All right. Sorry, I was slightly distracted just
It's all
now.
good. It's all right. I want to know one fun fact about Save the Children. Why should I donate to this charity? It's amazing.
Well, as I said previously already, we talked about the 3 goals that Save the Children has. But I can tell you what you can do for $1 that Apple already donated. $1 can provide 4 children with treatment against pneumonia, which is a life-threatening illness. And $10, as donated by Turbosnail, can provide high-nutrient peanut paste to a malnourished child for 10 days.
Nice. Sorry to cut you off here, but very important here, volume warning. Turn your stream volume down. This sound effect is like 20 decibels louder right now. 3, 2, 1. It's loud. I don't know how loud the game audio is on stream, but yeah, we measured this. It's like something between 15 to 20 decibels louder, which translates, I think, something into like 16 or 30 times more sound pressure. It is. I don't know what the hell they thought making that sound effect so loud. But yeah, this is White Space. Lots of, you know, basically the lore of this game is that you get progressively more stuck in your dream. And then this is where, you know, your mind just like lore-wise, you know, supposedly falls apart. And you're like trying to like, at this point, you're just continuing just to see how far this can go, basically. It's basically Inception, but worse. Except there's a happy ending. Alright, so the window that we just walked through becomes a cube, you know, just normal things. And we use that to get up here. And then there's a little bit more walking. White Space is lots of walking, and then only to do 2 tricks right at the end. That's basically White Space. Like, it's 4 minutes of walking and 1 minute of action. So usually you know if you're gonna if you're on PB pace by the time you enter, well, by the time you do the paradox at the start of White Space. But the fabled cheese skip and chess can always mess you up. Chess is first. So there's going to be a chessboard. And we can only walk on the squares when that chessboard appears, where a chess piece that we're going to grab is actually on top of it. Now, there are 2 chess pieces you're supposed to pick up and kind of like alternate between them. Pick them up, drop them on the next piece. We're going to do one-piece chess, which is where you take this... Damn it. You take this one piece, we put it like right on the edge of the thing, of like the next square, and then we jump to the next square. And if you... This is not good when it... Oh, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's what's not supposed to happen. Yeah, if it falls over, it becomes a little bit harder. But that's fine. Oh, it fell over again. That's not great. Alright, twice. If I fail it again, I'm going to do a 2-piece chess. Happens. But yeah, chess can kill runs, 1-piece chess. I've lost to one or other run myself to 1-piece chess. And that's not the end of it. We have a cheese skip here. There's supposed to be like another like cheese through the door. I dropped the cube. That's not great. I'm going to have to do a long jump resize. No, actually, I'm just going to grab the cheese. We're not doing cheese skip. I could have jump resized the cube, but we're just going to grab this and make it bigger. You're supposed to like drop the cube and... Well, everything's falling apart. Welcome to late game in this game. Welcome to late game. That's fun. Let's just play it safe. Or not. I cannot. I've not done regular cheese in a while. Sorry about this. I can. This is fun. Alright, there goes 23 and 24. Alright, let's get this jump here. I cannot. Alright, we're starting off the first one great. It's like, I got this, like, that, I generally, like, this has not happened to me, like, ever. I'm so sorry. Alright, can we get up here now? This should work. Finally! Jesus. Yeah, I'm usually consistent at the, like, dropping the big cube strat and then using the cube to just kind of jump. Also, if you have visual sensitivity, look away now because this room, yeah, this room we like to call this bitrate room. Sorry about your stream quality, Martin or Fault. Sorry about that. This room kills your bitrate. If you notice, like the text like getting blurry, the face cam getting blurry, yeah, that's why. And then final drop here. Pick up the cube because if that cube falls below you, you can bounce off the cube and it can shoot you back up. So that's where you pick up the cube during the final fall. It's gonna be a 23 if that didn't happen, but welcome to endgame. Welcome to white space. Final 2 tricks in the game. And then there's one final level, which just an alarm clock, and then I hit time. So that is the final alarm clock, and that's time. And that is a 26:17 RTA 25:33 loadless time. For a marathon it works, especially since I had to spend like 1.5 minutes on that section. And this is where we find out lore-wise. I told you if you don't want to get spoiled on this game, you should have voted for the next one. But lore-wise, this is where we find out, oh no, it was all set up. So basically, you went through this like dream therapy institution where like you fall asleep, but you're still like lucid, and then you can do whatever. But then they like drop you into this like constructed world where like you're supposed to like get lost, and then you find yourself, and it's kind of like an allegory to issues in your life, and lots of people have said they found out many things about themselves because of this game. In fact, the Superliminal community, has a lot of LGBTQ plus people, and I think this game is like the game itself is a big reason because of that. Community also for reasons that. Probably related to what I've just said, very, very welcoming. If you have any questions about this run, you want to learn anything about Superliminal, you just hop into the Discord, you ask. There's tons of guides, tons of resources. There's a live split, auto splitter that you use to keep track of these splits in loadless time, even sub-splits, like each individual section. This game is amazing. If we still have 2 minutes, it'd be awesome if I can show like the end of this final section. Do we have that time? Awesome, cool. Because this section here, you kind of go through the end, this entire game in reverse. I'm quickly gonna pause because I'm gonna get the volume up for the final section. You had the sense, you see things. Yeah, it's really cool. But the final line is just, it just ends a marathon run perfectly. So I'm gonna like do my final sign-offs here so we can end it there. I've been George. I mostly don't stream this game, however. Superliminal is kind of like the only speedrun I do. I've joked with people here, but it's basically I only do this speedrun so I can still call myself a speedrunner. Mostly what I do is Toho project nowadays, specifically Toho the embodiment of Scarlet Devil, which you will see on Sunday, second to last run, by the way, Lunatic No Bomb Attempt. Really hyped for that as well. You'll also find me on the hosting mic. So if you want to see Toho streams, I guess follow me on Twitch, same as my name. I don't have it advertised because I don't have a stream schedule. I stream at 3 a.m. sometimes. You're welcome. But yeah. We just kind of go for the entire game in reverse. You can see, you know, you might remember this. It's a blackout. A few minutes, you'll be back in the real world. It's optical. And then you get perhaps the best ending of any game. Just like a power of perspective itself could be as real as you believe to be. I told you this game has an outlet. All you have to do is wake up. And that's Superliminal. I've done all the sign-ups, all the shout-outs I could do here. One final thing I want to do. As I said, big shout-outs to the Superliminal community. They got me in there with a tournament that they hosted. And then I was like, I gotta learn this game so I can commentate it. And that's how I got into this game. So, I've been George. You will see me again on Sunday. And yeah, tons of awesome, cool runs coming up. Keep raising that donation counter. About there, yeah, no, I can't point at that from here. There's a big beamer up there. And yeah, enjoy the rest of day one, everyone. And I want to see that donation counter at minimum 750 at the end of day one. Do it. That's been it. I've been George. See ya.
Thank you very much, George, for that amazing Superliminal run.